So I need to get this together. Put some lavender in my belly button. Y'all want to see the baby? So this is what we look like during the moon. Okay. Now, speaking from experience, when you're cryptically pregnant, you're not going to be showing every day. So you could easily sabotage and make it out like you're bloated, you're PMSing, you're stressing, you just want to be pregnant or you're pretending. But no, in a cryptic pregnancy, depending on your physique, you're not going to be showing every day. And your gestational periods are not going to be able to be measured with the naked eye or ultrasound. It depends, really. It really depends on you and your energy and your body and everything. Now, when I was pregnant with my firstborn, I wasn't cryptic at all. So I blew up. My stomach blew up. My weight blew up. I just blew up. This pregnancy is a lot different. I don't show every day. There are days where I am very, very, very out there. And those are actually the days where I don't record. I just thought about that. Yeah. Days where I'm like showing, I don't record because I actually be really tired and I be feeling really heavy and it'd be a lot of fetal movement. What days where like I'm flat or I'm hardly showing is kind of where I'm up and I have the most energy and I'm kind of just using my energy, to get things done. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Days where I'm showing a lot, I usually don't be up on the internet recording nothing or doing anything. I be in the bed or I be just being stingy. Another thing with the cryptic pregnancy is whatever you do to your vessel is okay. All right? If you are taking in any vices or anything, you got to understand too, as being a gifted woman, the vices that you take in may have a lot to do with the spirit that you are absorbing at the moment. So be careful with that, okay? If you find yourself in a very low vibrational sabotaging energy, you may need to do a detox and protect your energy. There may be spirits and other worldly dimensions that are opened that are trying to seep into your aura, and that can weaken you. It can mess with your mental health. It could mess with your spirituality, and it could mess with your spiritual gifts too. A lot of times when you are gifted, you are an open vessel for spirits, which means like you can really come in contact with anything. And if you allow for them to harness inside of your body, you can pick up the habits of those spirits because it goes along with the story that is being told through your vessel. So be very careful of that. It's okay if you slip up and you have imperfect human moments. It's not going to do anything to the baby. If you were going to have some type of issues during your pregnancy, like health concerns or something, then that stuff would have been popped up pretty much. So don't let people scare you into, low vibrational stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know I've had people have their fair share in making me look crazy, and I'm over it now, and I'm so glad I'm confident within being a mother and a woman. I've had people try to tell me that I won't be able to conceive until after I've healed or after I've finished my woman's awakening initiation, and all of that was completely false. As an awakened spiritual woman, you are born gifted. And through the traumas, the revelations, and the experiences in life, they do create mechanisms within your life and your experiences that could affect you a certain way. That's 100% true. But don't let anyone tell you that it's impossible for you to have such abundance and manifestations, because they're looking at your spiritual journey through the eyes of jealousy and manipulation. Okay. Do not reject your body. Do not reject your intuition. Do not reject anything that is spiritually inclined for you. Just because you are pregnant and you are not getting the outer validation from the patriarchy, that does not make you any less credible than if you were to get that validation through the matrix. You know what I'm saying? The patriarchy was set up for the low vibrational people in the material realm. And because you have ascended from the material realm, but you are still having a human experience, your vessel is allowing for itself to be in its 100% spiritual existence, which means your blood type, your mindset, your habits, choices, thoughts, and everything else that you could think of ethereally are very in tune with the new earth frequency. Okay. Always affirm yourself, always love your body, always express healthy positivity for you, your kids, your babies, and whatever else goes on there. Okay. Don't allow for people to project their nonsense. People be weird. Okay. People be very weird. And I got me some sleepy tea right here. Don't know how long I'm gonna be up after this point, but this is what me and the baby needs, because I've literally been up for about maybe 4 or 5 days straight, only getting about 3 hours of sleep a day. And that also is a sign of taking a quantum leap. If you have not been able to sleep or stay asleep, or if your body just has been awake a lot, you have quantum leaped, and you may have been fighting some spiritual warfare through the abyss of that quantum leap. Okay, a lot of times your ancestors will keep you awake when the dream realm is very busy. The dream realm is the spirit realm. Okay, it's not just about day and night. It really is about the dial of your body and everything of that nature. So when you quantum leap, you may not be able to sleep for a while because your body is shifting, your mind is shifting, your frequency is shifting. Okay, and as you are catching up to yourself, you are just being awakened and just having to go through the process of allowing for everything and everybody to settle in. Okay. Anything else I could think of? I don't know, because your girl getting sleepy, but you know, like I said, prepare to be sick of me, because there's a lot that needs to be accounted for, and we're gonna get every motherfucking piece that we need. Okay?